The BJP leadership has gone back to its old tricks of insulting and disrespecting our farmers to distract from the real issue. On Monday, the Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai said the farmers' protest was being sponsored while trying to dodge a question on price rise in the assembly. On Sunday, another BJP MP, Bahraich Akshayvar Lal Gond, called farm leader Rakesh Tikait a dacoit and alleged that the farmers' agitation is receiving funds from abroad. Obviously, this isn't the first time the BJP has resorted to these tactics. During the heat of the protest, numerous BJP personalities referred to farmers as Khalistanis and terrorists. Former Minister of Law and Justice Ravi Shankar Prasad said that the ongoing farmers' protest has been overtaken by the Tukre Tukre gang, which, by the way, doesn't exist. Union Minister Rao Sahib Danve alleged that China and Pakistan are behind the farmers' protests. The Minister of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Narendra Singh Tomar, also asked the media to explore and find out if there are any forces driving the ongoing farmers' protest at various borders of the national capital. Haryana, the epicenter of the farmer protest, recently saw its Chief Minister saying that unwanted elements are there in the crowd. The Karnataka Agriculture Minister B.C. Patil crossed all limits when he called farmers who have died by suicide cowards. For over 9 months, our farmers have been protesting against the 3 black laws passed by the Modi government. This has become one of the longest protests in Indian history since independence. The Modi government, instead of listening to their concerns, is busy spreading vile rumors and poisoning the minds of Indian citizens. But what the Modi government has forgotten is that our farmers are stronger and more resilient than anyone on earth. They will withstand anything the BJP throws at them, and they will emerge victorious.